Hey friend, hey, are you looking to be ranking your YouTube videos fast so you can get more searches, more subscribers, more leads, and more sales? Hey, my name is Chris from ChrisandNjigha.com, and in this very exciting episode, I'm going to share with you the 3 most important YouTube ranking factors that you should be paying attention to. There's a lot of other stuff that people are saying, but I have found that these are the ones that seem to be bringing the most return on investment for my videos, and I know it can do the same thing for you too. So stick around. We're gonna break down the entire YouTube ranking algorithm, explain the whole thing. So stick around for that. So hey, welcome. Hey, if you don't know, this channel is all about you, the home business entrepreneur, and empowering you with the mindset and the marketing skill set to get results, make more money, and drive the breakthrough that you deserve so you can live your choice lifestyle. So hey, if you like that type of content, affiliate marketing, making money online, passive income, hey, give the video a like, consider subscribing to the channel. Hey, don't forget the bell too so you can be notified whenever I drop new videos on just ranking videos, making money online, which is pretty much on a Monday through Friday daily basis right now. All right, so with that being said, let's get down to it. All right, so we're talking about YouTube ranking factors, the ones really that matter the most. I've kind of been hearing a lot of things. I do a lot of research, hey, I'm growing my channel just like you are probably doing the same thing too. At the time of this video, I just hit 400 subscribers, whoop whoop. And so, hey, looking to just build on the momentum, and I'm sure you're trying to do the same thing too. And I've found that there are only really 3 big main factors that matter the most to YouTube, and it kind of makes sense. So I'm going to explain this entire ranking algorithm, and I think you're going to understand why when we get into it. All right. So the first one is total watch time. So the fact of the matter is this: YouTube loves watch time. Watch time, watch time, watch time. Subscribers, that's okay. Views, that's cool. Watch time. That's the only thing that matters the most to YouTube. Why? Because if more people are watching your videos, are not on YouTube watching videos, YouTube loves that. That means that A, you're doing something that whatever your video is about is obviously like answering the question that the people are searching for, which means that they're going to move your video higher. And then B, you're keeping people on YouTube, and YouTube wants people to stay on their platform. So always be thinking, hey, how can I keep people on the platform? How can I give more content? So here's an example. Like if you search like the keyword how to make money online, which is a very competitive keyword, you're going to see quite a few videos here, right? And so here is one video about talking about making money online. This one is about unlock 7 ways you can do it. Now look at the total watch time. Like this is where you can like see the minutes on the video, right? This one is 10 minutes, 36 seconds. This one is 10 minutes and I think it was 37 seconds, right? And so, but if you look at the views, this one has 3.1 million views. So because of that, and then you look at compare this to 73,000, this is the reason why this video wins, right? It's got 3.1 million views, and let's just assume that people are watching the same amount of video, like 50 to 60% of the video, right? Then that means just because the total length of this video is about the same, they're both probably getting the same percentage of retention on their video. We're just assuming, but then if you take into account the views, clearly this one wins because the views plus the percentage of the video they're watching equals your total watch time, if that makes sense. That's why this video wins. Now let's take a look at this video right here, right? It's 14 minutes long. It's a little bit longer, 81,000 views, right? And so it's third. This one is 11 minutes. This one's 10 minutes. Now look at this one right here, 2 hours and 23 minutes, right? You might be thinking, dude, that's way too long of a video. But here's what I found is that if you can be engaging on your videos, right, and provide a ton of content and keep people like guessing and figuring out what's happening next and just engaged, you can do long videos. This thing only has 10,000 views compared to 45, 688, 81,000, and yet it's ranked number 5 in this list. Why? Because of total watch time. No doubt about it, all right? No doubt about it. So that's the thing to remember is that total watch time matters the most. I wouldn't be afraid of making longer videos if you can keep them engaging, because you're going to end up beating the competition if people are engaged enough to watch all of your video all the way through. You're going to win in the rankings. And then number two is thumbnails and headlines. So obviously, sure you've heard this, but this really matters, or a big deal, because you got to think about it. The thumbnail and the headline is the first two things that people see on your video, like when they're looking and searching. And that's got to grab people. It's got to get people engaged. It's got to be like, bam, you know, hey, I want to click on this. It's got to be a headline that emotionally captures people. It's got to be a thumbnail that's got picture and color that grabs people of some sort. And that's how you get the click. Because remember, the biggest thing in your other metric is click-through rate, right? People can't watch your video. You can't get any watch time if they didn't click on your video in the first place, right? So you've got to get the click-through, and the biggest factors is the thumbnail and the headline. So let's say, for example, you take like this keyword, how to rank videos, YouTube videos, right? Like, look at these top three here. This one has got like, you know, it's 14 minutes. This one's 26 minutes. And this one is like only 43 seconds, right? Why? How does a video that's only 43 seconds, right, make, and it's only got 707 views? How does it make it number 3, right? It's got to be the headline. Rank YouTube videos, how to rank any YouTube video SEO. And I mean, it sounds pretty much the same as the rest of these, but if you look at it, it didn't have like any thumbnail, which is kind of crazy too. But you can tell that it's like straight to the point at 43 seconds. And people tend to like that sometimes. And also it's giving the information. It's like valuable information straight to the point. So that also could be a reason why it's ranking so high, even though it's so short. You look at this one, it's got a really good thumbnail. So that's probably why it's ranking number 1 on this list. So you just got to remember, no doubt about it, thumbnails and headlines is a big deal. If you have a problem, a challenge trying to do thumbnails, then I would just go to Fiverr. You can go to Fiverr and find somebody to do, you know, to do YouTube thumbnails. You can just type it in and it'll like bring up like options, you see. And then you can just search here and find some people that can create YouTube thumbnails for you for a pretty good price. As you can see, there's a lot of options. You just need to look at the rankings of people or whatnot. And in terms of headlines, you can go to this website that I like to go to. It's like aminstitute.com, and it's basically an emotional headline analyzer. And you could put in like, you know, different types of headlines in here and select a category of what you're in, and then submit the analysis, and it will tell you like, you know, how emotionally driven your headline is. And it can give you ideas on how to improve it as well. And so that's just a good way to look at it, and gives you, gives you some tips on things like that. So this is just a few things that might help you improve your headlines and your thumbnails. And then the third YouTube ranking factor to consider, as we explain this whole ranking algorithm, is viewing session time. Now what this means, and you may not realize, is this. Remember that YouTube is basically a very self-absorbed platform, okay? All it wants to do is keep people on its platform naturally, because it's one of the number 2 search engine on the planet and number 2 search website on the planet. So they want to keep people on the platform. And here's the thing, they will reward you if you do that. Not only that, but they will also further reward you if you bring people onto the platform. What do I mean? Take, for example, this keyword here, right? Online business, right? If you type in online business, it's a very popular keyword, and you can see all these videos here. So here's the thing. If you create a video, right, and you post it on YouTube, right? You publish it on YouTube, and then you syndicate it and share it on your Facebook page, your Instagram page, or whatever. Someone who clicks on that video from Instagram and goes to YouTube to watch your video, right, it's going to count as a view in addition to the amount of time that they spent watching the video. And if your video was engaging enough, you retain them enough, you get a good amount of total watch time, right? That helps your video. But did you know that if that person is like, oh, I'm watching this video, let's say, for example, they're watching this video that's ranked really well, right, for Nathan Lucas, and let's just pause it here, and let's say you're watching the video and you're like, oh wow, this is awesome, we really enjoyed this video, and then you come down here and you see, I don't know, you see this video here about, from Pat Flynn, that's like, oh, how to make passive income. Ooh, you're real curious on it. So you click on the video and you go to his video to start watching, right? Did you know that the time that this person that is watching his Pat Clinton's video, and maybe if they watch other videos that are interesting to them, is considered what's called total viewing session time. And YouTube will reward you for that. Yeah. So if you get people to come onto YouTube and start a session, and however long that session was on a bunch of videos, even if it wasn't your videos, but you were the one who started that session, YouTube will give you credit for that. That goes towards your total ranking of that original video that they clicked on. Yes, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So if we're talking about trying to increase viewing session time, I would recommend that make sure that when you upload your videos, this is what I do. I upload it and I immediately have it syndicated to all the major social media channels that I'm involved in. So for example, if you're on Twitter, you should definitely post it on Twitter, right? And I want my video here so that it's uploaded and it's posted so people can interact with it, so they can come on from Twitter onto YouTube and start a session time. And even if they don't watch your video all the way through, maybe they watch somebody else's video while they're on YouTube, you get credit, right? So the same thing with Instagram, and the same thing with even your email list. Like I email my list every single time I create a video. If you're on my email list, you know this to be true. I email almost daily, all right? Because I create videos Monday through Friday, so I email Monday through Friday, which I recommend you should be doing anyway. If you create a video, create good content, you should email your list, assuming you're building a list, right? But that's a great way to take people from your email list onto YouTube, create a viewing session, and if they don't, even if they finish watching your video or they don't, and they continue watching other videos, which they most likely do because people spend all their time watching YouTube, you get credit for that session. All right, so that right there is some of the biggest factors, ranking factors that go into YouTube right now that I've noticed that are making a huge difference. And as you can tell, it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have or the number of views for that matter. The views is okay. Once again, it's total watch time. That is king. Total watch time. How can you get people to watch more of your videos longer and retain them and come from wherever to watch more of your YouTube videos? That and to click on your thumbnails and your headlines. That is the question you should be answering. And I think if you continue digging down into that, you'll find that you'll start finding more success that I've been starting to notice as well in a lot of my videos as I start to test out these theories. So hope that was helpful. Hope that was valuable. Hey, I just learned these couple things and decided you know what to throw down in this video real quick. Hey, if you found it valuable, hey, give the video a like. Consider subscribing to the channel. And oh, by the way, hey, if you want to check out some new, some of my next best awesome videos, then click the video right there to check out my next best video. All right. So to the next exciting episode, my friend. Be blessed. Stay hungry out there. I'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye now.